Welcome. Terrier Halo is here, first in chat. Good evening, one and all. Good evening. Man, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I know, it's different where you are. That's how time works. Did y'all get caught on the fall back, spring forward, whole daylight savings thing time? Did y'all get nailed with that one? We lost time this weekend, but I guess it is what it is. No problems. David Brownlee's here. Howdy, howdy. What's up? What's up? Luke Shirus, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too, Luke. In the mirror, reverse. In the mirror universe, it's Flipside. Yes, I know. It's a typo. I'm not good at typing. Never have been. Jacob Nasrallah, what's up? What's up? Hello, hello. Good to see you. We gained an hour. Fall back. Spring forward, fall back. It's not fall forward and spring back. It's fall back. We lost an hour. No, I guess, yeah, we did gain it. It feels like we lost it, though. Don't really care. It changed. 2,300 here, man. 11 o'clock. Wow. We did daylight savings last weekend. Philip Zomberg is here. What's up? What's up? Fallback means nothing with toddlers or animals. We repeated 1 a.m. Yes, that is correct. Hola, Matthew Vinson. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hey, in case you didn't catch it on the thumbnail, if you haven't yet done so, vote. Period. Hard stop. End of discussion. I don't care who you're voting for. Vote. Let your voice be heard. All right? I put mine in the ballot box this morning, and I felt like I was late. Jesse did hers last week sometime. But yes, go do that. If you're in the US of A, if you are a United States citizen, vote. You need to. You should. I've heard a lot of Christians say that they're thinking about not voting. It's the worst, well, not the worst. It's one of the worst things you could do. You need to vote. Everybody needs to vote. So go do it. I'm not even going to say please. Just do it. All right? It's what we should be doing. And hey, by the way, next time you get a jury summons, don't try to get out of it. Just go do it. Now, Karen says voted. Whoosh. Good job. Good time of day to you all. Ryan said, what a diplomatic answer, Ryan. Well done, sir. We always slowly start to change the times for the dog a bit ahead best we can. That's probably a good thing. David Brownlee says he voted. Boom. Ryan says he voted last week. Boom. First time early voting, it was weird and I didn't like it, but I figured tomorrow will be nuts. Yeah, probably so. Svartsen and Jan Roger Peterson, or Patterson. Greetings from Norway. Yes, what's up? Norwegians in the house. What's up? I voted for Norway. That's funny. Philip Zomberg, jury summons is actually fun if you are selected. It can be. I can't tell you how many times accurately, because I've been called so many times to go to jury, and I don't mind. I feel like it's part of my duty as a citizen, and so I go. Yes, I understand. It's inconvenient. Yes, I understand. Especially if you're like a business owner or something like that. It's even more of an inconvenience. I get it. I understand. I totally understand. But it's a small inconvenience. And it can be very interesting. It can be interesting. I have only been chosen to be on a jury once and that's having gone through, having been called to jury duty, I think, gosh, I want to say 6 times. I've only been put on one jury, but my goodness gracious, it wasn't necessarily fun because it was a federal case. It was a nasty human trafficking federal case, and it was you saw the absolute below the bottom shelf part of humanity, and that was nasty. But the process, how everything works together, the procedure, very interesting. So just do it, y'all. Just do it. Okay? Kabuki Kid, what's up? Kabuki, hello, hello. Good evening, all. Oh, man, I loathe jury duty. Well, I get you. I understand. It's not for everybody, and you get called too often. I even get called more often than I should. I have to call them to get excused when they call me too quickly. Yes, I understand that. They have flirted with that time frame with me as well, but they seem to like just skirt the issue and call me just on the other side of when they can. So it is what it is. I sat on a murder trial in 2017 and 18. It was fascinating. Yes, rough case indeed. I've only been chosen once as well, called on at least 5 times more than most people I know. That is true. Jesse has been called once for the federal courts that was over in Spokane, so she had to actually go stay overnight. It was fine. They reimbursed her for all of it, but and for traveling as well. So it wasn't bad, but it was that was a huge inconvenience. She had to drive 3 hours, stay overnight. She didn't get chosen, which is cool. And then she had to drive back. So 6 hours of driving plus an overnight stay and, 5 or 6 hours waiting around. But still, it's what we're called on to do. It's part of our duty. Last time I got summoned, my past employer was the defendant. What? Oh my goodness. That had to have been strange. Of course you weren't selected. Sometimes it feels like the Waltons up in here. The Waltons? What are you talking about? Oh, I get what you mean. Hello, yeah, Jim Bob and Hyde. Yeah, okay, I get you. Grand jury is the worst because it goes on for months. Yeah, it is. I get you. I've never had to serve. Most summons were while I was at university, so I had to decline. And while I was at work, I had project deadlines that allowed me to decline. Yeah, good night, John Boy. Yeah, I get you. I understand. All right, well, it's good. I just wanted to say that. I wanted to put that out there because I think everybody needs to vote. No matter what side of the aisle or lines you fall on, you need to go vote. That's part of what... it is a privilege to vote. But not only that, it's a right, but it's absolutely a privilege. There are so many people out there that would love the chance to vote for who is leading their country. So don't take that for granted, y'all. Go out and do it. Do it. Just do it. Let's see. Good night, Sam. Good night, Terrier Halo. Now, I don't get paid by work, so it would be a financial hardship. Yeah, I get you. Got my voting finger all primed and ready to go. I voted for Pedro. What? So all my dreams could come true. Yeah. It's funny. I don't think there's a lot of people around right now that would get that joke, Luke. Don't discount local elections. Absolutely. Every single level vote. Not just federal. Federal, state, local. All three. Do it. Do it. Pay attention. I dare say your local elections are more important. More important. But that's not to say the other ones are any less important. They're all three important. But local, that's where you live, man. That's your backyard. You got to vote. Vote for Pedro. Canadian here. I'll be watching the American election closely. I'm sure you will, Derek. I think the whole world's going to be watching this election. Don't blame me. I voted for Kodos. I don't even know what that means. Should all campaigns end with a talent show? No, absolutely not. I feel too many of them are based upon talent shows or popularity. That's all it is, and that's unfortunate. I say no. I don't think. Ugh. I hate politics, by the way. I hate them. But it's part of our lives. And voting is there. LOL. Simpsons reference was a fun one. Kang versus Kodos. The two tentacled aliens. Ah, I get it. I remember those two. But I don't know. I probably, I don't know. Good night. It was, I can't remember the last time I watched an entire Simpsons episode. So, but it's like the longest running television show of like all time or something like that, I thought. Vanessa is here. What's up? Vanessa Garritan. The Simpsons reference. Everybody says hello to Vanessa as well. All right. I still always watch the Treehouse of Horror episodes. They're always great. One was on last night. I still need to watch it, though. I don't know what you're talking about. But that is cool beans. All right, we have got some fun stuff happening. How was Comic-Con? I only went for a few hours, but I tell you what, it was pretty packed. There were a lot of people there. Jess and I went up there Saturday afternoon. Just for a few hours. We had a hockey game to get back to, and we had a live Q&A that morning. So and then we had a hockey game the night before as well, and then we had church Sunday morning, so we weren't able to go for very long. We weren't able to go overnight, but was able to say hi to Daryl and say hi to a bunch of the guys and gals that are up there. And it was a good time of just like a small reconnect. And I sat down and taught a game of the Fog Escape from Paradise, and that was unfortunately the only game we were able to get in. In retrospect, I forgot how long the Fog takes to set up and tear down. And in retrospect, I probably wouldn't have taken it up there. Knowing that I only had an afternoon, because I brought a lot of other shorter games, and we probably could have played 2 or 3 games in the same amount of time that it took to play Fog. In retrospect, in that setting, that's what I would have. And in that truncated time frame, that's probably what I should have done. But it gave me a chance to kind of teach the game. It's the first time I've ever taught the game to anybody else. I've played it solo, and I've played it at Dice Tower Retreat, but that was the first time that I've taught how to play the game to other people, and so it just took longer, and then lunch happened right in the middle of it, so there was a lot of waiting around at a couple of points, so just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But it was good time to see a bunch of people, to shake some hands, and just to kind of touch base with people and make those connections. And then we had to get back for our hockey game. Bob Rock, what's up, buddy? They do Halloween episodes, all horror themed, often parodying famous horror or sci-fi movies or shows. Got it. Comic-Con was great. Yep, saw Luke up there. Great speaker, wonderful food, and awesome people. It's probably a 3 to 4 hour drive for me. That's not bad. A 3 to 4 hour drive. If you can make it to a Comic-Con, 3 to 4 hours is well worth it on either end of that trip. It's a really comfortable place. The food's really good. The accommodations are good. I've only ever stayed in the actual apartment that's in the main building there. I haven't stayed in the cabins, but from what I understand, it's, you know, from what other people have told me, it's a nice thing to do. I know Doug and Emily, they bring up their fifth wheel and their camper, and they stay in their camper, but you don't have to do that. They have cabins and stuff. So it's a really cool weekend, really fun. I believe Daryl's bringing me back in to speak on for the spring Comic-Con, so we're looking forward to doing that as a family again. We just enjoy that. We enjoy Daryl and his family, and he's got a great ministry up there, so we love going up there and helping, supporting him. You said you finally checked out The Warning. I hope you sampled some of their live performances. Yes, that is their superpower. They are best live. That is what I watched. I watched, I think, 3 or 4 of their videos, and they were all live performances. Great shows, great talent, and the fact that they were a three-person band, that was cool too. I did enjoy it, so thank you for the reference. 3 hours and 40 minutes for me. Saw a house with Christmas decorations up already. They should ban them until after Thanksgiving. Hear, hear, Vanessa. Well done. Wait, it's Comic-Con, not Comic-Con. What is Comic-Con? Comic-Con is a small, almost like it's a board game retreat over the weekend. It goes from Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, and then most of the day Sunday. And it's at a place called the Comus Meadows Bible Camp. That's up in Comus Meadows. Well, it's a little Bible camp that's for like youth retreats and youth camps over the summer and that kind of stuff. But when he doesn't have youth retreats and youth camps and or church retreats or whatever going on, he'll schedule one in the fall and one in the spring at the least. I think they might do another one during the summer at some point, but I don't know that for sure. So he does at least 2 or 3 of those a year, and it's up here in the mountains, the Wenatchee Valley Forest, Wenatchee National Forest area, and off of Blewett Pass. Really, really nice place. Little rustic, don't get me wrong, but nice. Good enough, decent, and great people. So we really enjoy it. Is Comus Meadows in the mountains? Yes. Sometimes they do a family-focused one in the summer. Yes, that is correct. It would be about 20-ish hours for me. Do it. Do it, Bobby. I would have to add border wait time to my trip. That's true. Yep, great power trio, and insane. They have been a band for 11 years. They were children. Wow. 37 hours drive for Ryan. Fly into Spokane and we can carpool. There you go. Fly into Spokane and we can carpool. That sounds like a plan right there. All right. Well, as far as things that we have coming up here on the channel this week, I am putting together the People's Choice Top 10 for spooky games from all of the respondents from the October giveaway. And I'm waiting on a few people to email me back and let me know what order they put their 5 games in. That's something that you guys need to do on the front end. I don't mind reaching back out to you, but it just elongates the time that it takes for me to put together the list. I would already have the list done, if I weren't waiting for a few people. There's, I believe, 2 or 3 people I'm waiting to hear back from right now. And the only reason I'm waiting is because the games that they all put on their list, where they ranked them is probably going to change a couple of places for that People's Choice Top 10. So I have to wait until they get back to me so that I can do the final tabulations and get that all done. But I do have a clear winner, a clear number 1. And really, number 1 and number 2 are clear winners. 3 and 4 are iffy, depending upon which way the people that I'm waiting to hear back from ranked their games. And then pretty much the rest of the list, there was one, I think it's 6th and 7th place is a tie. So I'm going to have to do a tiebreaker for that. But other than that, I'm just waiting to get it done. So I'm thinking I'm going to be able to shoot that tomorrow afternoon. I'm sorry, tomorrow morning, either before or just after. It belongs in a museum. And then I'll be shooting my review for the Dice Tower tomorrow. I'm going to do FOG, the Escape from Paradise. I'm going to do that. Then I'm also going to shoot a smorgasbord segment tomorrow. That'll be going up on Thursday over on the Dice Tower. My review will be going up on Wednesday on the Dice Tower. And then, well, we're going to do our best to get back to Time Honored Tuesday's live stream. Me and Jess will try to get that done tomorrow. But just hold on to your hats. It just depends on how things go. We have to wait until probably around 5 o'clock before we can get it done. We should be able to get it done, but we'll see. I just don't want to promise you that it's going to get done because I don't know for sure, but we're going to do the best that we can. Wednesday, Wednesday is probably just going to be a live review in the afternoon, and then Thursday will be a solo playthrough, and I think I'm going to try to do Thorgal, the board game from Portal, on a solo mode. I'm going to have to do some research and read through the book a couple times more and probably watch a video to make sure I'm playing things right. But I want to get Thorgal to the table, and solo mode is going to be the easiest way for me to do that. So I think Thursday we're going to do that. Thursday morning, you can expect to see that top 10, the People's Choice top 10. That's my goal. That's my deadline for making that video good to go. And then Friday is going to be the bottom 5 card games over on the Dice Tower. We have bottom 5 card games over on the Dice Tower, and then here on the flip side, our top 5 card games. JT and I put that together. And then Saturday, we're going to do a live Q&A with Jess and I again, and that's where we will announce our new giveaway for the month of November. And so be sure to tune in for that so that you can get in on that as soon as possible. And then Saturday afternoon, we'll have JT and I's next installment, numbers 60 through 51, for our Top 100 2024 edition. So that's what you can be looking for over the next few days. Let's see here. Come on, people. Stop procrastinating and help a brother out. I don't know what that means. Sam, this morning I showed to my daughters the video where you talk about the film, and they were, you know him? Same thing Jesse said for your kids. They were so proud. Told friends their father. Awesome. Hold on to your butts. My favorite line for that kind of thing, hold on to your butts, is from the Mask. Hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul. I love that one. Knows greatest person in gaming media. Well, thank you, Bob. I appreciate that, man. It's cool. It definitely is cool to be able to have these kinds of connections. It really does make the world feel just a little bit smaller and a little bit more connected. You know what I mean? And so it's cool to be able to, like for example, me just seeing your name in a chat, that doesn't truly show me who you are. But being able to watch something like that you kind of poured your life and your heart and your soul into, and to get to see your face as you're going through and doing all of that, and to be a little bit envious that you got to meet Bruce Dickinson, you know, that's a really cool thing. And then to have our family look at it and go, wow, that's kind of interesting, and go, I talked to the guy that made this video every single time we're on a live, if he's in. So it is a cool thing, man. It's a very cool thing. I watched your speak on gateway games last Smorgasbord and during Saturday Night Live. Very enlightening. I really appreciate it as I'm trying to introduce new games to people at my work. Well, here's the thing. My main thing about introducing new people to games is that it's such an individual thing. You know, you can't have just a blanket strategy that you use with everybody, because it'll absolutely work with one person and it'll absolutely fail with another one. So it really, you know, trying to come at it with this idea of community, and community is not the right word. This idea of relationship, you know, where you build a relationship with somebody first, and then you try to find games that you think they will like based on what you know about them. It's not this idea of, I just need to get more people that I can play games with. That's selfish, and that shouldn't be our motive. Our motive should be to share the joy that we have in this space with other people, but in a way in which they will find joy doing it. And if we always just try to get people to play the games that we want to play, regardless of what they may or may not think about it, now that's going to push people away. So I think it's, you know, the whole thing about not calling games easy on the front end. You know, people are intimidated by anything new, no matter how simple it might be. And so we got to be careful with that. Be right back. Got to do my boyfriend's IV antibiotics treatment. You do that. I'm his nurse for a couple of weeks. That's a noble thing. I was referring to the people who haven't gotten back to you about their... Oh, I get you. Just encouraging them to get a move on so you can finish the list. Understood. I don't even know if any of them are here, but thank you, Vanessa. Every time I mention you, I feel like I'm name dropping, but most of the time the people I mention you around know who you are, even if it's just indirectly. Well, that's cool. Have you played Kelp? No, I haven't. I have it pre-ordered. I'm hoping it will work with my girlfriend, but I'm trying to not get my hopes up too high. Got it. Well, here's the thing. One of the things Jesse, and I don't mean to speak for her, but I think I'm okay with this. One of the things I think Jesse says the most is that it's the spending time with me that she enjoys more than the game. And that's a cool thing. And I think that's what you should be shooting for. Not so much the playing of the game and to get your girlfriend to play the game with you, but just spend time. You know, 1 week it'll be playing a game. 1 week it'll be doing something she wants to do, whether you like it or not, including, like, you know, watching musicals and going for walks and stuff like that. Those are all things that I don't necessarily enjoy doing, but she does. And so every once in a while I will, and and I should do it more. But you know, that's the thing. It's the spending time. Or the way Jesse puts it is making memories. You know, making memories. And that's the cool stuff. That's the cool stuff. It's not just the playing of the games. It's the making memories. It's the spending time, and so forth. I don't teach games to strangers, so I have someone to play with. I had kids for that reason. All right now. All right, Ryan. I consider Sam and Jesse friends more so than just content creators. That is a cool thing, and I approve of that sentiment. Did anyone play Middle Ages, Sam included? No, I haven't yet. We almost played it. JT just bought it a couple weeks ago, and we almost played it. And the last time I went over to his house, but we chose to play Slay the Spire instead, because he hadn't read the rule book for Middle Ages yet. But that's something that I really want to play. I think the game is great, but I'm afraid it would get old quickly and will not be great at two players. Can't try it, unfortunately. Walks are healthy for you. I know they are. I know. Aaron, I played it on BGA. I like it. Put it on my Christmas wish list. Hopefully Santa is nice. Well, I think Santa is nice. I think the question really is, Aaron, are you nice? Or are you on the naughty list? If you're on the naughty list, you got to do some. You only got a few weeks left to get yourself back on that other list. You know what I'm saying? Make that happen, Captain. All right, here we go. I'm going to do an unboxing. I just got a box in, placed an order on Miniature Market, and so we're going to do this. I remember one of the games, actually two of the games, because I actually looked in it already. I just glanced in the box. I didn't actually open it all up, but this is going to be a good unboxing. This is a game. These are some games that I've been looking forward to. Yeah, Def Naughty, but I have a great savior. That is absolutely correct, bro. To BGA I go. Thank you. See you later, Bob. Are you taking off, man? Looks like subscriber numbers are steadily growing, Sam. Yes, they are. Oh, fireworks. Yes. That's one of my favorite lines from The Patriot. Oh, fireworks. Lovely. Oh, that's funny. All right, here we go. We're going to dive into this box here. And I'm going to go ahead and just put this down here because that's just cumbersome. All right, let's see. I don't even remember. Oh, I do remember. Yes, indeed. So this is one that I've really been looking forward to. Pardon me, I'm sorry. I'll try to not cough into the mic anymore. I do have a little bit of a froggy voice. I've been using my Batman voice. I'm trying to drink hot liquids to keep it from getting scratchy, but this is a game that I played at Dice Tower East. Had the privilege and the honor of having Alex Radcliffe teach it to me. And it was something of a thing. Now, it's Vincent Dutrait's artwork, but and I love his use of texture, and I love how his stuff looks, but that's not the reason I got this one. That was just kind of like the final nail in the coffin of my pocketbook, the fact that it was pictured by Vincent Dutrait. But anyway, this is like an abstract strategy game where you just have these little umbrellas that are going to be that are on the street. So I guess it's supposed to be like people walking around the street, and you're just trying to get these people moving along where they're supposed to be. Wow, this is really thin plastic. My goodness. But Benoit Turpin, been liking some of his stuff lately, so that was a good thing. Lumberjack Studios, Pandasaurus Games, these are some good people as well. So these are people that are basically, let me see. Just see what it says here. It says, a crowd of umbrellas fills the streets of New York. From above, the colors dance. Perform the required figures and score as many points as possible. You aim at completing figures using 4 umbrellas of the same color, following the indicated positions. Achieve this, and so forth and so on. Here is, let's get down to the table, because I got to show you guys this thing. Bing. Whoa, what is that? What are you doing? What was that? What is going on? I don't understand. What? It just, does it go over now? All right, there we go. I don't know what it just did, but okay. Anyway. Let's see here. I'm saying here, of course, Sam is greater than BG. Well, thank you, buddy. I think Sam said when he hits 10,000 subscribers, he will shave his head. No, I'm not shaving my beard. No. Jeff T. coughs on the mic all the time. We're used to it. I did proclaim that when they reach 10,000 subs, I'll fly to Wenatchee. Well, that's coming. All right, here we go. We are back. And no, what is it doing that for? Okay, stop. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Turn that off, maybe? I have no idea what my what my ATEM Mini is doing right now. Okay. Let's go here. What does this do? And what happens when I do this? Okay. I think we're good. I have no clue what just happened. Okay. All right, I think we're good to go now. Sorry about that. Good night. All right, so here we have, this is what a game looks like set up. You're going to have, you know, a 2-player game looks like down here. This is a 3-player game. This is a 4-player game. So you have like an intersection right here, and then each of your player boards is kind of like streets that are leading in, and then you have these other side streets over here that are basically crosswalks. So you have let me see, you have these like double-sided figure tiles, which shows you a pattern that you're going to try to fulfill with a single color on your board. And you do that by sliding umbrella pieces off to here, or, you know, like sliding one in here, and then, you know, depending on what row you put it off, whatever slides off comes over here. Same thing happens if you take something down here and slide it up, it goes up into the center. If you take something from the center and bring it down, it slides off into your little tableau here. But anyway, that's what you're doing in order to fulfill these different sets or these different patterns of umbrellas. When you finish an umbrella, you actually pass it to the next person, and now they have to do it. And I forget what the end game is, because again, it's been quite a long time. Let me see if I can find it real quick. End of the game. Game ends 3 different ways. When the last available scoring token has been placed, when a player no longer has any figure tiles in front of them, or when a player has placed 10 scoring tokens on their board. So you continue doing that until somebody reaches that point. And then you score, whoever has the most wins. There's also a solo mode. Good. All right, so here's the player board. Here are the player boards, rather. So the player board is dual layered, and that's another thing that I like about it, because when the things are in here, they don't slide around or anything like that. You also have your scoring tile that's going to go right here. So you kind of get that idea. The colors are at the bottom of the boards, as you can see there too. Then you have these side pieces, which are Neato Frito. And then here are the scoring bars that are for your thing. Here's that big intersection piece as well. And these are double-sided as well. So they're dark on one side, black, white on the other. And these all punch out pretty good. But I've really been looking forward to this. I tried to pick it up at Gen Con, but they didn't have any available. So when I saw that it was available on Miniature Market while I was there for something else that we'll get to in just a few minutes, I was absolutely down for it. But I'm really liking this. I really like this game. And I've only played it the once, so maybe further plays are going to be like me. But looks like, so these are different sides. It looks like maybe 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, and 2. So we'll put those in some kind of order here. And we'll put those in there. And then here are the umbrellas. And this is the cool thing about the umbrellas. They're not cardboard, man. They are wooden. These are so cool. But as you can see, they just kind of, you know, as you have your board out here, you're actually going to have it. This is like facing you. This is your thing. So, you know, these things are going to be in here like so. And they will be pretty, I don't know if you're supposed to start with this or not, but we're just going to put these in here so that you can kind of see what it looks like set up. We need to get some of these flipped over. There we go. Boom, boom. So there's, bink, bink, and then bink, bink. So you have 4 of each color in there. And so when you have, you know, if you have something over here and, I don't know, let's say you want to, you know, this one's going to be over here like this. So you have this one and you want to push this one in here. Well, that means this one's going to come out and it's going to go over there. All right. So, and you're trying to get these into these patterns, whatever they might be, you know? It's really a cool game. I'm very much looking forward to getting this one back to the table, because when I played it, I was very enamored with it. I wanted to play it again, but we had to get going to do something else, but that's just how it goes. But I'm really liking this. It has great looking components. Vincent's artwork, while not the normal fare, I like people, landscapes, and that kind of stuff, really, when it comes to Vincent's artwork. But, well, that didn't quite work. All but one. That's not bad. And then you have scoring tokens here as well, which are also wood. But really looking forward to getting this one back to the table. So I was very happy to be able to get a copy of it. And I'm just going to put this stuff in here so that it's good to go. Like that. And these go in here. And I'm probably going to have to use this. I am. So that it is like so. Very good, very good. Yes, yes, indeed. Look at that, nice and snug. Wow. All right, so that's umbrella. All right. Now that my... Okay, let's see here. Star White, more systems, Texas hard. Yep, exit stage right. Yep, this is funny. Yep, I know. And for my next trick, Sam... A moth got inside. Need to get it back outside. Okay, moth has been rescued. Very good. Production is on point. Very cool looking. Yes, it is. Very much so. Next one. I was a real fan of In the Footsteps of Darwin. And so, in the footsteps of Marie Curie, or Mary Curie. I don't know if you pronounce it Mary Curie or Marie. I always pronounced M-A-R-I-E, Marie. But I heard on, we just watched Beetlejuice last night, and they called her Mary Curie, which kind of blew my mind because I've always said it with that cadence, Marie Curie. Whatever. Sorry We Are French puts this out, and they did In the Footsteps of Darwin, which was a super cool family weight game that had also a little almanac that you could actually flip the board over, and it had like a world map on it with all of the places that the I can't remember the name of Darwin's ship, but where it stopped and what they did at those stops. And so it had that educational level to it. I'm hoping that's the same thing that they did in this because it has the same line to it. But this is pretty cool. And it has a cube tower. What? So I'm really looking forward to this one. You play as young scientists working alongside Marie Curie and assisting her in her research. Together you will discover radium, conduct experiments, improve your laboratory, write theses, and win Nobel Prizes. So you throw resources into the cube tower, collect them, and conduct experiments and follow Marie Curie's life story. So looking forward to this one as well. Also tried to pick this up at Gen Con, but was unable to. I was working at the Ops event hall area until 4. Hall doesn't open. Hall stays open only until 6. By the time I got there, they were sold out of copies for them. Ooh, that's neat. Inside of the box, pretty cool. Let's get down to the table and show this one off. Boom. Love In the Footsteps of Darwin. Yep. The Beagle. Thank you very much. Thank you, B. Don't go by Beetlejuice. I think you always pronounced it correctly. Okay, that's good to hear. All right, so we've got a rule book, and then we have a biography and explanations. All right, so that's cool. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's a rule book. You got it. This is what I'm talking about, though. So it talks about all of the, looks like, her life story, people that she met, marriage, radium in fashion. This is cool stuff. I'm gonna read this probably before I read, the rule book. I don't know about that, but this is the kind of thing. What does that say? Timeline effects. That's cool. Look at this. Ooh. Wowee. Now, okay. Sorry, we are French. You guys are. Dang. Look at this. This is like some sturdy cardboard. How does this work? Just like that. So go in there. Man, that's solid too, yo. And then the bottom goes just like that. That is pretty stinking cool. Look at that cube tower. That's really neato. And if you can see on the inside, it has ledges where those cubes can get held up and jostled around and all that kind of thing. And then it's going to come out of the bottom here. This is really neato, man. That is super cool. Now, I'm not trying to overplay it. I'm really not. But it goes together nice and solid. And it comes apart easily. So that's pretty nice. I really like that. Here are all these cubes that are going to be going into that cube tower. I love the fact that they used a cube tower. I've loved cube towers ever since Wallenstein and Shogun and any other of those games that used cube towers. I've been a real fan of it since Wallenstein, though. Wallenstein and Shogun. Come on. There we go. So I guess these are different, what are these called? Maybe I should look in the rule book instead of, okay, these are called activity cards. So different activities that they're going to be doing. X-ray, I don't know what that means. Writing a thesis, I guess. All right, going to university. Who knows? I haven't a clue, but those go right in there. What are these? There's a little time marker. All right, let's see where the time marker goes. All right, so these are, looks like these are player boards. And here's another player board here. So those are the 4 colors. And then it looks like this is the actual board. Oh, come on. Open says me. All right. Well, they don't have a little map on the back, you know, but they do have pretty good artwork. And then we have this. I guess the little clock tower is going to probably be going down here. Like that, maybe? I don't know. I haven't a clue. But all of these little tokens are out here as well. 3s, 4s, 1s, and 2s. So these have resources and different things on them, so that's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only count to 4. 1, 2, 5, 4, 5, 4. Me count so poor. It's a great song. You should go listen to that after you're done. But anyway, this is really cool. I'm really liking this, man. I'm really excited to try this because I did like In the Footsteps of Darwin so much. So I'm really looking forward to giving this one a try. I can't wait. I don't know what we're supposed. That's probably what we're supposed to keep there. So really, really, really looking forward to this. So cool. Just punching all this stuff out. Who cares? I'm doing it. Beakers and vials aplenty. And this is all just cardboard, and but it's not bad. You know, it's nice, thick cardboard, and looks like it's well produced. Good production value. So that one's done. And now, I don't have anywhere to put all this stuff. Well, I think it looks like the beakers and everything go in here. So let's do that. And yes, I have a slight problem. I like to have them all going the same direction. Sue me. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to put those kind of standing up straight. And then these are similar. There we go. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. And these will go in here, like so, I imagine. Then those go in there. I don't know where everything else is going to go, though. My goodness. 1, 2, 3. That can probably go in there. And I guess I'm just going to put the rest of this stuff in this little bag. And we'll get it out just so that we don't lose any of it. Just so that we are, and I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to keep that, but I'm going to keep it right now just to make sure. And that can go in here too. That can go there. And all this stuff fits so nicely. That goes right in there. Oh, I forgot to put this. That can go in there somewhere. That goes there. These go on here. And then these go in here as well. Very cool. Super looking forward to that one. Bam! All right, what else we got here? Some species of moths are quite large. Cecropia moths are the size of birds. They're also beautiful. It's a shame they only live for a couple of weeks. What? Drowning pool. That's a flashback to high school. Huh. I have no idea what you're talking about. Eddie, you did not unbox a game that had a Cheeto in it. You just opened a bag of Cheetos. That's not the same as unboxing a game. And finally, the last game that I ordered. I told you I was going to order it. I love this game. I'm going to be getting rid of Seven Wonders Duel. That's just the long and the short of it. Because this one is the Bomb Diggité. One game to rule them all by the creators of the best-selling Seven Wonders Duel. 2 million copies sold already. 2-player, 10 plus, 30 minutes. Yes, indeedly doodly, neighbor Simpson. It was coming. You knew it was. And now I own it. Let's see here. All right. This one might... There we go. Now, one of the reasons song you were singing was to the tune of Drowning Pools, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Yes, that is true. But it's a song that a parody. Chensey Box. Not such a fan. Do you want more? That's funny. I like that. That's pretty funny. All right. Ah, dude, artwork is so good. He is such a rock star, man. So good. All right, down to the table. Here we go. You guys got to see this if you haven't seen it already. Artwork is amazing. These are the different fortresses that you can build. This needs coins, like metal coins. I don't know that a game like this warrants such. But the artwork is amazing. Yeah. It's not a big deal, but I think metal coins would do this a lot of justice. Sorry. Please tell me there is a way to take the hobbits to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Guard, 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 guard. I can't tell you how many times we watched that. I was a high school teacher at the time, and some of my students were absolutely, they were absolutely enthralled in those kinds of videos. And they would just come and play them incessantly, and I couldn't help but laugh because I thought they were funny too, but still. Wow. Yeah. I like it. This comes out. That's what we did with JT's copy, and it actually sits a little bit better in the... What is that? What is that thing? What is this thing? I don't know what that means. Interesting. These are all of the... Now, we shouldn't have the bad dudes in with the good dudes. Come on now. Bad dudes should not be in with the good dudes. So, this is what the towers look like for the bad guys and then for the good guys. So, and then you got good dude troops and bad dude troops. But I am putting them all in their rightful places. I'm supposed to be getting a box from Fort Circle Games today too, and that was actually going to have votes for women in it, and I thought that would be a really cool thing to unbox on this day. But alas, it did not come in, so it'll probably be here later. It just didn't get here before the stream, so I couldn't include it. So very cool. And then each of these has, come on, there are different ages. You have third age, second age, and first age in here. Why do they have them all wonky like that? It needs to be like that, man. Now, what? What is all that? Ooh, are you serious? What? You serious? These things fit down there? What? That's freaking cool. All right, that's just freaking cool. If you don't think that's freaking cool, you're a little weird. Look at that. That's really cool. Ba-bump. You know, this is more than just an unboxing. It's also kind of a thing to show you how the game kind of gets stored as well. But I'm also very interested in playing this game. I want to see if Jessie likes it, so we're probably going to play this game tonight. But we'll see. She'll probably just like playing the game. And I think that goes like this. And then this just sits on top like that. And then these, let's see, these will go down in here like this. And then this comes apart and probably gets put right here like that. Yes. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that works. And this goes in right here like that. That is what I'm talking about, people. You have a this is a you know, like a player aid for all of the different symbols and so forth. So that goes right on top just like that. Then here's the rule book. And the rule book is quite self-explanatory. But the cool thing is that, you know, you have chapter 1 is a regular pyramid, chapter 2 is an inverted pyramid, and then chapter 3 is a ring. So I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, I'm super looking forward. Oh, hey, you. Oh, Strider. All right. That's going to go like this. Strider, chill. And that is Lord of the Rings, Duel for Middle-earth. I think that was probably another box showing up, but that's that. You know those army cards are panorama per age. Yes, I know. I haven't done that yet, but one gaming buddy was a school teacher. He was always good at teaching games. Sadly, we lost him this year to cancer. He's a wonderful soul. I'm sorry, Kabuki. Solo board gaming night. What's up? What's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you. It's been a while. Sam Stockton is here. Hey, hey, hey. All right. I didn't realize Sam had showed up. Please tell me there's a way to take the hobbits to Isengard. Oh, I read your I read your post, but I didn't see who put it there. Good to see you, Sam. That's a piece of art. Yes, it absolutely is. Got to go, dinner time. See you later. See you later, Vanessa. I have to go as well. We have to meet Jess in town for a meeting, and we've got to get some stuff done. It's been about an hour, which is about how long I like these fireside chats to go. Thank you for joining me. I certainly appreciate your time and effort in being here. I want to say that as well. I want to remind you, go vote, people. Go vote, go vote. Let your voice be heard, and get it done. All right? Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow morning for It Belongs in a Museum. Until then, we'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.